We just assumed that we'd got a cough cold thing going on with everybody, but unfortunately within a couple of days Ben deteriorated and it was quite clear that he wasn't his usual self. He became quite subdued and sought some additional help to find out what was going on. Unfortunately, we thought it was a virus, so it was a few days before we realised the extent of how seriously ill he was.
And it was meningitis, wasn't it?
It was meningitis, yes.
None of the classic symptoms?
No, he didn't have viral meningitis. There was no signs with no rash, nothing that you would expect to see. He just became more and more unwell until eventually he was unresponsive, just couldn't get him to wake up or talk to anybody or respond in any way, so and we called an ambulance.
Oh, you were saying, obviously, surgery is not scheduled on a Christmas day, but obviously life happens. Do you tend to, how often are you called in on a Christmas day?
It's interesting, quite often. So within the neurosurgery department, there would always be a team 24/7 that's present at the hospital. And the consultants would always come in every day of the year. We would come in to do our rounds and see the patient. And if emergency surgery needs to take place, then there's always a consultant available to lead that surgery. It's just the nature of the work and the critical nature of the children that are here, where we do need to provide that service. But as I mentioned, it's really seeing kids recover like that. That really just gives us all the energy to carry on doing this work year on year, on Christmas Day, on the other days. And it's an absolute pleasure to see how well Ben's doing.
How is Ben now?
He's doing very well. He's recently started at school, which is quite young at 2.5, but he's in a special school with a very supportive environment, lots and lots of therapy. He's got a little bit of his eyesight has come back. He's got some hearing now. He's got a cochlear device fitted. He's using his hands in a way that he wasn't before, and he has started to vocalise and try and communicate. So, yeah, positive things happening, and I think we've got a long way to go, but he's doing very, very well. So I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. He's a happy little boy, which is all I really can hope for, to be honest, is that he's enjoying life, and he clearly is.